Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the best mods of the week in Baldur's Gate 3's Mod Manager. This week we got new quests, new subclasses, new companion content, and much more. But I've always wondered, why can't you turn yourself into a car in Baldur's Gate 3? And now you can with this mod here that lets you turn into a car. I think this is awesome. It also includes a ability to play as a car race, and this is just hilarious. For those that are fans of Monopoly, yeah, this just reminds me of that. So this is the car Wildshape mod made by WA Rook here. I love it. It's just awesome. You can see here from what it looks like in the game. Yeah, turn yourself into a car has never been easier. What it does is it adds, again, a race to the game, but you also got some cool spells here. So you got something like the push someone with the power of a car. It's pure goofiness. I think that this is just so funny. Yeah, a lot of different abilities here. As a car, you can pounce, you can apply grease, you can ignite the firing grease, and yeah, all it requires you to do is download this mod, and then you get a skill bar here that lets you transform into a car. And just right there. So yeah, this is hilarious. I really enjoyed this mod, so I had to start off with that first. But next up, I wanted to get into some really awesome new class mods. So the Huffman's Magus, a class of spell and steel. This is made by the Wailing Bard, who's made a lot of really amazing mods. So this is a martial prowess and magical talent based class, so kind of a combination between melee and spellcasting. And this class is made from the Benjamin Huffman Magus class here. Now, this is awesome because each of them have their own unique cantrips and spells that they get. It does not get an extra attack, but it's more than powerful in certain ways. At level 1, you get the Esoteric Eye, which can see the target's preferred spellcasting ability and mark them if they have spell slots, and you get advantage on any further Arcana checks against them. And between this, we got 5 different subclasses, with the Arcane Order getting the Arcing Arrows, making a ranged magical a range attack here with your equipped weapon if it proceeds. And if you end up missing the attack, it's going to redirect itself and find another target and deal lightning damage equal to your spellcasting modifier. And this will increase at level 5. As well, you got this Shell Shattering Strike, which is basically a smite version, so it takes your weapon damage plus 1d8 of force damage. If the target is concentrating, you do that extra damage. And if 5th level or higher, your attack will also deal additional force damage, regardless of whether the creature is concentrating or not. And then with the Night Stygian here, you got the Bloodletting Bite, which does your weapon damage plus a 1d12 of necrotic damage if the target is at its health, half its maximum health points or lower. You also get the Thaumaturgy Cantrip. Primordial Seal gives a Rhyme Strike. You make a ranged weapon attack on hit. It suffers its normal effects, and their movement speed is halved until the next turn. And then they'll deal additional cold damage at level 5, and you get Booming Blade, really powerful. Sidereal Cabal here gives you the Misfortune's Mark, allowing you to apply your reaction to give a 1d4 penalty to attack roll or saving throw, and then it does additional force damage on your attack at level 5. And you get the Vortex Dart, so make a ranged weapon attack against a creature on hit, in addition to the normal attacks effects, anyone within 5 meters that is pulled towards them. And then this will also deal additional force damage to the creature upon level 5. In the Sylvan Circle, you can imagine this is kind of like a druid subclass. You get the Warden's Rebuke on a melee attack against a creature. You set Earth to guard your allies. So if they end up attacking your teammates, they'll take a 1d6 of bludgeoning damage as the Earth rises up to rebuke it. And then on level 5 or higher, your initial attack grants additional damage, and you also get the Rhyme Strike as well. You get to pick from a pool of cantrips, I should mention here as well. So yeah, what's awesome about this is just a lot of different fun ways to play this class. You get special Mystic Marks, which is equal to your spellcasting ability modifier per long rest, which can apply a +1 bonus to the armor class. And you also get the Mystic Mark and Spell, which can give a +1 bonus to attack rolls. These both use your Mystic Mark charges. And then you get to pick from a variety of different spells here. Some of the most powerful, obviously, like Shield and Magic Missile. And as you continue to level up, there's a lot of cool new benefits that your character will get. I'm not going to end up spending the entire video on this mod because it is a very detailed one. As you can see, there's a lot going on with it. Highly recommend checking this mod out. It is very well done. We got a couple of really powerful class, or not powerful, but really detailed class mods with the Psion Class here by Tepcoon. Now you can see here at a glance, there's a lot going on. We got different subclasses between the Psi Warper, Psi Kinetic, and Telepath here. What the Psion class does, so it's a spellcaster using mental powers. So you get like Mind Sliver here, which is similar to the cantrip from Mr. Spells, but it does 1d6 damage. The target must make an intelligence saving throw or take the damage and subtract 1d4 penalty from their next saving throw. And you also get True Strike, the Command, Dissonant Whispers, Feather Fall, and Mage Armor. You also get Telekinetic Propel, so you can use telekinesis to pull targets closer together equal to a 1d8. You get Mage Hand, and then the class features Psionic Spellcasting. You can use your mind to form it, so this doesn't affect you if you get silenced. There's a lot going on with this class mod, as you can see here. Between the 3 different subclasses, each of them fills their own unique niche. I will feature these classes in a future video. I just don't want to hog up the entire video with class mods because there's so much to cover here. Very well done mod by Tepkun said and the Wailing Bard. And next up is the Realtor player housing by Kira May. I previously covered their player housing tree home last week, and this mod made its way to console. Not everyone that watches these videos is on console, I'm aware, but it's actually crazy that Baldur's Gate or the Larian was able to go through and approve this quickly. This is a similar concept. It gives you player homes that you can customize yourself. They look awesome. So you can recognize some of these locations from the game. And what it does is it gives you a key that allows you to teleport here. Like you can go to the House of Hope there. So yeah, you're going to first get this key here, use it, and boom, you appear in the Realtor's house. So you just go up and talk to him, and you'll be able to purchase some different keys here that allow you to teleport to the different locations. So be mindful, they may end up in your key ring. So if you can't find them, I had some comments about this. You just had to look into their key ring, and then you're going to use them. And boom, here you go. A new camp for you to explore. This also works well with the Ace glamping mod, so you can drop down a bunch of different items and make this truly your own unique location. This is pretty interesting that we're also getting these on console. It opens things up. Like we could actually potentially maybe see like dungeon style mods and things like that add new locations to the game. Because all you had to do is use an item and it teleports you here. Now, if you need to get back to your normal area of the game, all you have to do is go ahead with going into your map. I accidentally removed my map. I forgot. But you can also just go to your camp and this will teleport you out. You do need a map in order to teleport out of here. I unfortunately had an issue with my map mod and I removed it, which removed my map, and now I can't even press M to open the map, so forgive me for that. And next up, we got the Slayer Form Reforged mod by CryptoHack. Now, let's be honest, the Slayer Form, it's cool. It sucks. This enhances it, makes it a little bit better. So this gives 3 different Slayer forms. Your claw attacks now count as +2 magical weapons. You can't be put to sleep or frightened. +2 to all ability scores and saving throws. Extra attack +50 something. And your armor class is now 20. Once you hit level 10 or higher, you can change the Slayer form. You get different benefits depending on what you want to roll with. Or I guess once you get to Act 3, you also get the more powerful version. Acts as a +5 magical weapon. And you can't be put to sleep, charmed, etc. +150 health, and then your AC is now 30. So yeah, it makes the Slayer form a lot more powerful. This is great for if you want to play Tactician Enhance, because using the Slayer form in Tactician Enhance is a nightmare. Also, this is a cool one. The Summoner's Best Friend. This mod is made by Lingler and Plumagenis. And what this does is it makes a little short quest about saving a lovely Air Myrmidon, Wimby. And he's bound to the spirit of a great storm sorcerer. So this is all items you can find in Act 1. We decided not to give XP rewards. We don't make it unbalanced, which I think is a good consideration. These different quest mods are fun. They're just enjoyable to do. So the beginning, it starts in Act 1 on the beach. They find the first spawn, the crash site. You can't miss it. Close to Sigil, the Overgrown Ruins. Walkthrough, spoilers here. Not going to go over that. You can enjoy this for yourself because I think it's an awesome mod. And it's part of the Baldur's Gate 3 modathon. Also, I love the idea of this. More Drakethroat elements. The Drakethroat Glaive, one of the coolest weapons in the game. It doesn't have the most options for being able to change your weapon over. So, for those that don't know, this comes with the Draconic Elemental Weapon, which you can use, and you can actually just drop this weapon afterwards. So, Elemental Draconic Weapon, you can add Acid, Fire, Cold, Lightning, and Thunder damage to an attack. You can also add this to a target's ranged weapon. So, if you want to add Thunder damage so you can apply Reverberation with someone's bow, you can do that here. So yeah, with that, you can see my attack now has a 1d4 thunder damage. This mod adds poison, necrotic, radiant force, and psychic damage. I think this is great. It's only a 1d4, so it's not like it's a lot of extra damage, but it's something because you can build around poison if you want to go on a full poison build or necrotic. I think this is just really cool to see. So yeah, more Drakethroat elements. We also got Ornate Shoulders mod here by Amethystinium. Sorry. Ornate Shoulders will give you different shoulder pads that you can customize, mix and match with different armor sets to make them look pretty fancy. And you can recognize some of these from different characters. So, yeah, the Oathbreaker Knights, Paladin armor. This is just another mod that I think is awesome because with these, you can customize an armor set to the way you want it to look. Again, kind of like how I mentioned the K's hair extensions and bangs everywhere. This is just further customization of the stuff that's already in the game. I think it's cool. Now, this is a fun one. Gale, more dead spider reactions mod by a Hyperspace Towel. Stop licking the damn thing. You licked a dead spider. Dead spider. You licked it. That is something that happened. If you haven't seen this hilarious dialogue where Gale is upset that you lick a spider, and this actually enables some of the companions to also comment on it. So, yeah, Will have a comment. Karlak, do I smell beef? Ron Meef, that what's getting you going? Well, to each their own. Yeah, I don't have as good a voice as Astarion, but you can imagine. So yeah, just check this mod out. It's really fun. It just makes the dialogue happen more freely, as you can mess it up and not have the dialogue happen. Next up, this is a cool one, especially if you're playing with your significant other. Fate Between Us, Red Wedding Rings by Amethystianum and Emerald Techno. So this gives, there's already rings in the base game that kind of do what this is doing. So it's a ring that gives you the ability to cast Warding Bond on someone. There's the True Love's Embrace and True Love's Caress, which already does somewhat of a similar thing. But this makes it like a little wedding ring on the character. So yeah, I think that's awesome. Again, if you're playing with your significant other, girlfriend, boyfriend, friends, if you want to do that, kiss the homies good night, give them a ring, and protect them with Warding Bond. We also got the CL Dr. Odd's Mix-Up Mod of Madness Mage Gear. Try saying that 10 times fast. By Copperleaves. Love Copperleaves mods. This is just another outfit setup mod, and it's got a lot of really cool ones. So boom, Dr. Odd's Mix-Up Mage Gear chest will have all these different pieces of item. Rizzard, you use your you get a bonus to persuasion checks equal to your intelligence modifier. There's a lot of fun effects on these. They're mostly for spellcasters. There's a pirate style one if you want to look yourself more like a pirate. There's then also the version that has a Astarion shirt, a wizard robe shirt. So yeah, with these, you got a lot of really cool options to really buff yourself up if you wanted to go down this route. You got Astarion's jacket, all that different stuff. So yeah, these are powerful for spellcasters, any type of spellcasting hybrid. Yeah, highly recommend checking this out. Also, toggle avatar on party members. This is a unique mod. I haven't seen anything like this before, so I wanted to highlight this. Great art here too. Kneel, peasants. I'm the avatar now. By Boznaz. What this does, it adds 2 spells to every playable character. You apply avatar and remove avatar. Allows you to change your companions into an avatar. So basically, what is an avatar? It's basically the main character of the game, so who you're playing as. When you look to see here, boom, avatar. Now you can make Minthara the avatar. So yeah, kneel, peasants. If you play Marvel Rivals, you'll get that reference. Very cool. There are some quirks, so definitely check this out first before downloading and installing, but it's an interesting one. Now this is cool. Padme 4000 just dropped another mod. Love their work. Dragonborn Enhanced Crazy Colors patch. So I love the Crazy Color pack by Akelka. This does a combination of the Crazy Color pack and the P4 DGB Scale Color and Enhance and combines them together. I wanted to highlight this because I like Dragonborn mods. I don't typically play Dragonborn, but I know there's a lot of people that enjoy them. This now lets you select these for their Scale Color Enhance, so you can use both of these colors in the Crazy Colors and still have the effect on the skill accents. This is just a nice little combination mod. Put them all both together to make them work properly. And we also got some customization here with the Marielle Head by Precious Little Ball Babe. They made a few different mods recently. And what it ends up looking like, so we got the Marielle face right here. This is nice. It works on all body type 1 humanoids except for Gith. So that's what it looks like on my current character. You can see some of the different appearances. It looks great on tieflings, humans, elves. Yeah, this is a cool one. Precious Little Ball Babe. Also, Uncontrollable Zombies. I'm aware there's some other mods that do this, but it basically makes it so that allied zombies are not controllable, which is so annoying. If you played a Necromancer, you'll know. They're annoying to control because you're likely just going to move them to attack the nearest enemy. This is what they'll now do just naturally. So this is a great mod by Uranatiania. Also, last mod here, Pluma Celeste Winged Headress. Now, this is a cool one. This adds a new little headdress to the game. Similar to the Flame Lily Circlet I covered last week. I think it's a nice little cosmetic. You can dye it. The Sephiroth looking character has it on. Yeah, these are nice. Again, if you're going to do like an Aasimar or something like that, this could be cool if you're going to romance. I don't know. It's just an interesting new combination of gear. And I guess like bonus, we got Sit with Astarion by Hyperspace Towel. This allows you to sit down with Astarion and he will talk to you and say, hello, darling. Hello, you wicked little thing. Let's gossip. Yeah. Lots of cool little dialogue for just sitting down with Astarion. He's got a camp chair there. You may as well make use of it. So let me know which of these mods was your favorite from this week, or if there's something that I didn't cover that you enjoyed personally this week. Hit the subscribe button below if you haven't already. Hope you have an incredible day, and we'll catch y'all in the next video.